hate you, maybe you might have done something bad to them, maybe you never did anything to them. Enemies. Hello guys, how you doing? I'm back again. This is your girl Editor, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell so that each time I upload you don't get to miss out on my interesting stuff. So do that and let's get So guys, today I want us to talk about something very common, should I say something very simple? It's not something very simple really. Something that bothers most of us. I'm sure it bothers you. Something that is always actually close to us. Something sometimes we know, sometimes we are not aware of that thing. Today I want to talk about enemies. Sometimes we are aware of our enemies. We are aware of our surroundings. We know people who don't like us, who hate us, hating on us, who feel bad about us, who wouldn't want to see us progress, who would at the worst want maybe to kill us, to end our lives. And at the same time, sometimes we are always aware of people who love us, who feel for us, who will be with us, who confide in us, who take everything that we do and everything that we are very important. But the enemies, the main point is on the enemies. Do you fear your enemies? Do you get scared of your enemies? Do you be there and you get worried of your enemies? They hate you, maybe you might have done something bad to them, maybe you never did anything to them. And most especially, people hate us not because we did something to them or to someone, but because of what we are. Most surprising. Okay, people hate us not because maybe we did something to them. Okay, some people you never know, maybe you said something bad about that person and he or she felt bad and feels like I should revenge. Above all, I want to tell you guys, you should never revenge. Never revenge. And revenge, they say, the Bible says, advises us not to revenge. Leave revenge for God. He knows how to pay your enemies. Leave it in the hands of God. He knows how to take care of it. Because, as they say, whoever wants to revenge should dig how many? Two graves. Not even one, but two. You know, as people, we have that mentality that if you're going to do something bad to someone, it will be that person who will suffer alone. But most times, if not all the time, when you try to do that revenge, it actually ends up coming back to you. What goes around comes back where? Comes around. So when you're planning to do something bad, think about it. Think about those two sayings that whoever wants to carry on revenge, dig two graves. What goes around comes around. So you guys, we are always afraid of our enemies, but trust me, what I realized actually from my own research, what I realized, enemies got nothing on us. Enemies got nothing on us, got nothing on you, because I'm sure there are so many things that could have actually maybe happened to me or happened to you as a person, and you're completely not aware of it. You're completely not aware that maybe someone is planning to do something bad to you, that maybe someone is planning to invade in your house at night, someone is planning to beat you up, someone is planning to do all sorts of things that you can think of, the bad things. But in some way, maybe they never happen. Someone may plan from January to December, planning maybe to do something bad to you, and it ends up not happening. There you don't know. You don't even know that that person has been planning to do something bad to you. Then there are these ones that you know this person really hates me. This one will do anything. This one will do anything, even if it means taking away my life. This one will do anything to me, even if it means taking away my life. But in some way, things jam. And you stay alive. Guys, I feel like I've talked too much. I feel like have I talked too much already? 6 minutes? It's good to take water. Guys, don't be afraid of your enemies, because God has so many plans for you. So many plans for you, plans you don't know. When you're planning this, God is planning that. You're planning this, God is planning that. You never know where your plans and God's plan will meet. Don't think of I said God's plan and it reminded me of something. So don't think in that way. So you plan, it is even in the Bible. You plan, God plans, and your plans, yours and God's meet along the way. If you are lucky enough, what you want matches with what God is planning for you. I'm not saying that if they don't match, you're unlucky. No, sometimes God does things to make a way for you. But as human beings, we never get to know that God has a bigger plan for us, because the many scenarios that have happened, and I felt like, how am I headed? By the end of it all, something beautiful comes out and you're like, I didn't expect that. So guys, don't fear your enemies. Actually, what I realized, point number 1, don't fear your enemies. Enemies got nothing on you. Enemies are a source of encouragement, a source of, there is that vibe, that energy, that determination your enemy gives you. Let's say someone tells you, even if you do what, you will never do anything in your life. You will never marry a wife. You will never get a husband. You will never drive a car. Do you realize that those words will actually some days keep you up? You will think about them and you will have that zeal to work harder, to work more harder. If your energy has been at like 10%, trust me, your energy will accelerate all the way to like 90. It will accelerate all the way to 90. You'll be like, no way, it can't happen. It can't happen. You will work harder, harder, and harder, and trust me, you will even achieve all those things that maybe someone said you would never do in your life. You don't want to prove them wrong. So please be thankful for your enemies, because they've made you what you are. Most of us are what we are because of our enemies, because there are things people have told us that we would never do, and we have done them. Serious. Like, so guys, don't fear your enemies. Be thankful for your enemies, because I'm sure a biggest percentage of us, we are what we are because our enemies have been there for us, to push us, to give us a push, and that's why we are what we are. So all you have to do is to pray for them. That's the worst you can do for your enemy. Pray for your enemies, because you don't even know them. Some come disguised as friends. They come disguised as friends, as girlfriends, as boyfriends, as husbands, as anything. And before you know it, you realize someone you're taking as your best friend is actually your deepest enemy, your worst enemy. It's quite absurd, very absurd. People we confide in actually end up turning into so guys, I think I'm going to stop here. I've talked so much, and I hope you picked something, some like 3 points. So I'm going to end the video here. Please subscribe if you're new here. Thank you for clicking to watch, and subscribe. Please don't forget. Like, comment, share. Tell me what you think. Yes, follow me on Instagram at Chirabo Editor. Yeah, Facebook Chirabo Editor. Yes, let's create a space for more and more good things. By the way, guys, good things are very, very, very hot, lit, legit things are coming up on the way. Given the fact that I'm going to, oh my god, I almost said it. Oh, I'm keeping that for that very time. Oh my god, I can't wait. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out. Bye bye.